Hi, it's Fiona Bennett here with Life Learning Strategies. I'm a life coach and I am bringing you a series of 7 meditations on the chakras. So we have more than 7 chakras, but I am focusing on these 7 for the series. And I've already talked to you about the root chakra and the sacral chakra. So if you are new to the series, you might want to check those out first. And if you're new to me, then I have a whole bunch of meditations on YouTube, on Insight Timer, and some talks as well. And I'm a life coach, so I love to work with people and help them to become empowered to find meaning in their life and to just get stronger, feel more powerful, and make a life that matters to them. So please feel free to contact me to subscribe here or comment here, and I will get back to you. My email address, if you want to contact me that way, is bennett.lifelearningstrategies@gmail.com. And my website is lifelearningstrategies.com. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the solar plexus chakra. So when we think about the solar plexus, we moved up from the root, which is our grounding with our family and humanity. And above that is our sacral chakra, which is our center of abundance, pleasure, sexuality. And now we've moved up to our solar plexus. And the solar plexus chakra is approximately like 3 or 4 fingers above your belly button, and I said that very distinctly, belly button, and sort of at your lower chest, upper abdomen. I don't know, that's a good description. And it is considered to be a center of your self-will. So not your willpower, really, although there is a link there somewhere to your resilience, but to your self-will. So this is when around 8 to 12, you're really, starting to get more into your connection with your friends. And that strengthens more and more as you get older, but that's when it's really getting to start, to solidify. And you're starting to expand some of your own ideas and get a sense of yourself in the world and what that means. And if that's hindered in some way, or if you have some experience that might be traumatic for you in that way, and I say for you because maybe it wouldn't have been for someone else, maybe it was unintentional, but it is traumatic for you, then it can affect that chakra. And just some things are just traumatic, period. So if you had any sort of event or experience where yourself was denied, where you were really controlled a lot and maybe not given any choices, any options, or maybe it was a very abusive environment. That's always possible too, unfortunately. But it doesn't have to have been, severely abusive. It could just have been, quite limiting. And actually a lot of us as children were very limited and controlled. Their parental control is a part of a parent's job. At the same time, starting to allow your child to make some choices and to take responsibility for themselves is also part of a parent's job. And some parents aren't, very comfortable with that. So if you grew up in a place where, like I did, where making your own decisions at a young age or expressing yourself, expressing your emotions, expressing your voice, if it was different than others in authority, or if it was an emotion that wasn't welcomed, it was not a positive experience. And so that gets internalized. And that is something that affects all of our chakras, but it definitely affects your solar plexus chakra and your willingness then to take that as something that you should be doing. Speaking for yourself, which also deals with your throat, but speaking for yourself in the sense of, making your own opinions, making your own decisions, taking your own actions, forming your own beliefs, and acting on them. So that's, pretty important. And when that stuff gets hindered, then your energy gets stored in a negative way, and that chakra gets blocked. And ways that you might see that in your life could be when you maybe feel powerless in your life. You're not, but you might feel it. You might feel or display helplessness. So when something goes wrong and it's just like, everything goes wrong in my life. Nothing ever works for me. Nothing works. Everything works for everybody else, and nothing ever works for me. That kind of thing is a trait that you might display, or a feeling like it's someone else's fault, like that whatever it is that's happened, you are not very good at seeing your part in it. So, if they hadn't done that, then I wouldn't be in this situation. And if they hadn't done that, then I wouldn't be in this situation. Instead of saying, what could I have done differently so that I wouldn't be in this situation? So that's another trait that can be common when you have a problem or stuck, blocked, say, solar plexus chakra. Another one would be a lack of resilience, is something that I mentioned. So you may have a lot of creativity from your sacral chakra, being open. You might have, your juices are flowing, you're feeling really abundant, you've got all these amazing creative ideas. And if your solar plexus chakra is closed, then you're still stuck, because you might start a lot of things, but you might finish none of them. And that will leave you feeling like you are not good at things. Like, what's the point of trying things? Because I just don't bother. I don't finish. I'm not good at them anyway. So that gives you a definition of yourself that's not true, because you can. It's just a matter of sticking to things. And if your solar plexus is blocked, sticking to things may be difficult. Following through with things may be difficult. So that's an important aspect of the solar plexus chakra. So I think that's enough for now. Why don't we start with the meditation? Because what you can do, what's really important to know, is that for all of the chakras, that while there's certain ages that they can, be keyly developed and keyly affected, I don't even know if that's a word, but you know what I mean, affected, that all through life they can be affected again. So even if that none of those situations occurred when you were between 8 and 12 years old, you can at another point in time have a situation occur where that feeling comes up for you, and you have some sort of difficulty with your solar plexus chakra. So just keep aware of yourself, be aware, and if you have those kinds of feelings, those feelings of victim, powerless, helplessness, or lack of follow-through, or if you have any physical things like commonly with a stuck or blocked solar plexus chakra, you can have a lot of digestive issues. So you may have diarrhea, you may have constipation, gallstones are fairly common trait that is associated with the solar plexus chakra. So those are other things that you might be aware of. And if those things come, any of the things that we've been talking about, it isn't something that you have to continue to live with. You can open and clear your chakras for yourself. There's a lot of different ways with using sound, crystals, color, a lot of different ways. And one of them is through meditation. And so today, that's what we're going to do, is a meditation for the solar plexus. So if you would just, hopefully you are getting yourself comfortable and in a nice comfortable position. So I have a yoga pillow under my butt and I'm sitting on that. I have my back up against something so that I can be nice and straight. And you can sit, you can lie down so that you have a nice straight spine, however it is you want to. And just get ready. And I think I'm going to play some music for this particular meditation. And just allow yourself to just relax, listen to my voice. And if your mind wanders, that's okay. Just bring it back. Come back to your breath. We'll be breathing through our nose for the meditation. So just come back to focusing on the nose, to your nostrils, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, everybody's mind wanders sometimes, and don't beat yourself up about it. No biggie, okay? So just get comfortable and just allow your eyes to close. And nice deep breath in and out. Another big breath in through your nose. And out. Just think to yourself, this is a time for me to relax and rest. And I am comfortable and safe. And ready to relax. Let your shoulders drop. Let yourself connect with your breath. Imagine taking your breath down. Take it down to the place where your solar plexus is. Just breathe into that place and out. Imagine Feel its warmth start to spread throughout that whole area. It's yellow and warm as the sun. From the inside out. Imagine that yellow light hugging you, embracing you with its warmth. Feel the rays of the sun caress you as that yellow light grows and glows from within. Just imagine being hugged by that light, embraced as a child is embraced in their mother's arms. Okay to be me. Feel the warmth and the power of the sun. Feel the strength of the sun as you're embraced in its rays. That yellow, bright light embracing you. Feel its power and its strength. Think to yourself, this is me. I am strong and powerful, like the sun. Choices in life. And just feel the warmth of that yellow light, the warmth of the sun as it's embracing you, just spread all through you, moving down feel the warmth of that light, that yellow, bright, beautiful light. So strong and warm and powerful. Moving up your body, up through your chest, into your heart center, down your arms, your hands, your fingers, up through your throat, your head, your face, so you're completely filled with this beautiful yellow light. Just breathe in and out with the power and strength and warmth of this yellow light. Perhaps there's some choices that you have ahead of you. Perhaps there's some decisions that you have been afraid to make. Allow yourself to see whatever answers you need. Allow yourself to trust your instincts and to follow them. Nice. Just breathe in and out. And you can choose to stay here and contemplate as long as you like. For today, we're going to make our way back to our cushion, our chair, our mat, our bed, wherever we started. With a nice big breath in through our nose and out. Keeping with us any of the inspirations, messages, images that we received, any knowledge of any choices or decisions that lay up front of us. so much for joining me for the meditation today, and I hope that you were able to connect. And if you received any sort of image or inspiration, anything from your gut, please be sure and write it down. Often they'll come and then go, so make sure you capture it. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave your comments here. That'd be wonderful. I'd love to hear from you, and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. So I will be back to you again with the next meditation, which will be our heart. And I look forward to talking to you soon, and hope you have a beautiful day.